Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Clash of Kings. Now, when we left off, we had just returned to Bravos, all the way in the north over here, and retrieved our reward for the quest of conquering Volantis and freeing the slaves, of course. Now, I was on my way to gain some levies, and indeed I was able to go all the way over there and then return all the way here. And as you can see, we do have some levies from Pike, I believe it was, and we are now going to be leveling up some of them, and indeed having quite a few issues in terms of our besiegers. They are currently trying to take it back from us. So as you can see, we have 80, 100, 95, and 82. That is going to be a rather serious amount of units. Now, as you can see in the garrison, we do have a patrol that I just recruited that has joined the garrison, thankfully enough. I think we were going to have quite a few issues if we were not able to do just that. And of course, these levies are not necessarily going to be the most useful either. So, yes, I think we're going to have quite a few issues. But I think before we do anything else, I would like to get Carver a helmet. So, let's give him this, shall we? And I can probably sell this shield, I think. I can probably get a better shield. Yes, that is very true indeed. You can get a better shield, no problem at all. So, before we accept their attack, I will be giving this to him. Okay, so on another note, I was able to increase his strength by yet another point, and increase his weapon master by 1 as well. So that is very nice indeed. So, here we are. Let us enter Volantis and wait here for some time, and then we will see what the Volantines decide to do. Now, if it was me, I would probably leave Volantis well alone, and it appears that one of my recruiters was defeated near Dari. Wow, okay. I did not think that we had any enemies, but perhaps it was defeated, as I said, by... Oh my goodness! Really? A lot of our recruiters are being defeated here, for whatever reason. Not entirely sure what's going on there, but it appears that whoever it is hunting down our recruiters and attempting to prevent our thieves from gaining any sort of reinforcement. So, before these guys head in, I've just noticed that Trainer has been doing its job. We will be increasing some of our units right here, and we'll just try to get as many as we can before they head in. So, wait here for some time once again, and they will probably be ready soon. Okay, so just after I had cut away there, they had immediately become ready. So, here it is, 317 of our troops against 410 of theirs. Now, the only problem with this that I am currently foreseeing is that there are 4 different vassals here, and as we know in previous fights, we have had quite a few issues in taking out the vassals themselves. So let's hope that the Volantine vassals are not exactly as strong as Captain Victorian Greyjoy. That is all I can hope for, at least, because he is an absolute beast, and if he was a part of Volantis, I probably would have left Volantis for them to take it back, maybe, because I really did not want him to be mad at us. But yes, he does have, well, let's just say, not a very high opinion of us at the moment. So hopefully, if we see him in future, we will be able to help him out with a task, perhaps, and maybe increase his relation with us. And then maybe he will join us. That would be wonderful. So, as we know in the previous episode, I had gained Blackfire, the most wonderful sword of all time. And hopefully, we're going to be able to use this to great effect to take out as many Volantine skirmishers and so forth that we can. Of course, I am being shot or something from the side here. So that's not too nice. But it appears that, yes, as you can see here, we are being taken out by the vassal himself, as you can see. And I've actually just taken out 2 of the vassals personally and reduced my relation with them a little bit. So, yes, that is actually not too good, I have to admit. But I think one of these vassals is actually an Ironborn. Is it Dunstan? Has Dunstan come back? Or has someone else joined the Volantines from the Iron Islands? It appears so, because one of these enemies here is an elite Ironborn retainer. As you can see on the right there is an elite Ironborn retainer fighting his very best, and indeed taking out quite a few of our units in the process. So this is rather interesting, I have to admit, that Dunstan and another fellow, whoever it may be, has joined the Valentines. Please don't let it be Captain Victorian Greyjoy. That would be absolutely terrible. And I've just jinxed myself. Oh no. Well, let us hope that it is not. I'm pretty sure it isn't, but you never know in these sorts of situations. Come on, stab him. Yes, there we are. Yes, okay, come on. Just make sure that most of these fellows go down. Are they all Lancers? It appears that most of them are Lancers now, because if you recall correctly, the previous siege that we defended against, they had a huge amount of skirmishers, and that, I think, was a contributing factor to why we were able to win there. But this time around, we may be lucky enough, or should we say, at least unlucky enough, that we are fighting a lot of Lancers. But what I'm hoping for is that we will weaken their vassals so much that the garrisons in our future conquered fiefs in Valentine lands will hopefully be weaker as a result. So, yes, that is my only hope at the moment. Stab him. Yes. There we are, 109 damage right there. Look at that, 113 damage. Absolutely pinpoint accuracy as well, if I may say so. Oh yes, toot my own horn a little bit. But yes, there we are. We are not doing too badly, I must admit. Look at that. How many have we... Oh my, we've actually killed 133 units so far. Well, actually not killed, but taken out 133 units. And they are only going to continue climbing the ladders to their deaths, and I'm not entirely sure why they would want to do such a thing, but I suppose Volantis is maybe their strongest fief? If it is, then we took it incredibly easily, and I'm pretty sure that if this is the strongest fief that they have, then we're going to be in for some very, very comfortable sieges in the near future. Of course, that could all change if they had decided to defend. Not entirely sure why they decided to be so offensive so early on in our campaign, that is, of course, because I probably would have defended our fiefs if it was me, but, because I have a feeling, you know? I have a feeling if these guys had defended their territory, they probably would have been able to hold out for quite some time, and I may have needed to retreat multiple times as well to rejuvenate our units' morale and HP, and yeah, just sort out all of that. But maybe this way they're hoping that they can weaken us up enough so that we will have to re-recruit or gather more volunteers from our territory, and it appears for some reason my units are allowing these fellows inside the walls, which is not a good idea, so I'm going to tell everyone to charge in, hopefully, and I'm probably going to die as a result. So, I am probably going to be firing whoever told them to hold position way back. I'm not entirely sure who that was, but it appears that we have enabled ourselves to stay alive, at least for now. Not entirely sure what happened there. Wow. Maybe a lot of our units got taken out and they're mainly crossbowmen now, and that's why they were staying back, but I don't think that would be the reason. We do have some... Look at this fellow right here. He's a Northern Sergeant. He should be at the front. Not entirely sure what he's doing, but nevertheless, we appear to be still secure. A little bit of a scare there, I must admit. And whoa, look at all of these javelins. Whoa, okay, so I appear to have been rather lucky in terms of not being pincushioned by any of those as such, but yes, it appears that we did take quite a few blows to our face from the bad end of an axe and indeed a polearm and so forth. Oh my goodness. Okay, so how many units do they have here? 265 have been taken down, and 92 of the enemy's units are still on the battlefield. I think I may be in a bad position. Oh, I'm somehow phasing through units. I will go into third person because it is a little bit difficult to see. And I think I'm probably going to have to cut away here because, believe it or not, most of these units are infantry, and I've told them to charge in, and obviously, as you can tell, we are now having quite a few issues moving, so I will probably cut away, and we will attempt to free ourselves. Okay, so I've actually just managed to free myself this second, and we are now able to contribute to the fight once more. So let us hopefully be able to do just that. Now, our mounted northern sergeants were able to hold the line, while our infantry and archers were able to reposition a little bit. And I have a feeling that we should be completely fine now to stave off their attacks. And also, how many units do they have? Oh, wow. Okay, so they only have 49 units remaining, and it appears that will be that. And then we can finally go on the offensive and hopefully be able to take yet another of their strongholds, and then hopefully garrison it as well. But at the moment, that is not looking too bright in terms of our future plans, because, yeah, garrisoning something to stave off any kind of siege attempt is probably going to be pretty tricky without any reinforcements of our own. So what I've decided to do is try to get a couple of levies from around here, because the journey that I had to undertake all the way to Lord's Port was very, very long indeed, and coming back here I was so thankful that they had not sieged it by that time. But it appears that we have a similar issue that we had last time, where I'm going to have to head down there and probably get taken out in the process, but I suppose even if we were to retreat now, it wouldn't be such a bad thing, because we could take them out in a field battle. So yeah, I'm actually just going to retreat, because, oh my goodness, no! There are enemies nearby. Okay, wait a minute. Let's just move back here. Oh my goodness, really? Okay. Well, it appears I'm going to have to head out there then. Oh my. Okay, be kind to me, please. Oh no. They're not going to do that, are they? No. Okay, so let's try and absorb some of their blows with my shield, and then we will attempt to take out a few with some glancing attacks. Come on. Yes, there we are. I'm not entirely good with my arming sword, as you can probably tell. I am much more familiar with using a two-handed, but... oh, there we are. Nice block. That's okay. And no, we can take out this fellow reasonably easily, I hope. Oh, but that guy is definitely on my hit list now. How dare you! Ah, you took out Elias Mormont himself, but he was then taken out by an elite reach crossbowman, which is okay, and we are now, I suppose, able to retreat back to the streets or the keep or wherever you want to be. But yes, there we are. We have forced the enemy to retreat, and now this is as good a time as any, I suppose, to engage them. And we will hopefully be able to take them out as best we can. So we have our elite reach crossbowman. Berengar has leveled up, as well as Elias leveling up, so let us hopefully be able to get him another in strength. I think that might work quite nicely. We can get him some more power strike as well. He is going to be an incredible cavalryman, as you can probably tell by his riding already. So yes, I believe he does have a horse. Yes, he does. A champion destrier. Of course, I was extremely extravagant when I bought that. Okay, so that seems wonderful. And now Elias can level up as well. So let us go to his character screen. Now, what were we leveling up? Agility, I believe. So let's go with that. And persuasion? Persuasion, inventory management? Or what? Shield might be quite nice, because it does improve shield speed and coverage, but other than that, it's not exactly great. I have been having a couple of issues with our shield, though. I think persuasion will be a little better in terms of trying to persuade enemy units to join us, maybe? Enemy vassals? I'm not entirely sure. Well, nevertheless, we will be leveling up our crossbow skill, because you never know, we may use a crossbow in future. As one-handed is rather easy to level up anyway. So, how many units do we have available for this fight? That is what we have to ascertain at the moment. And I am unaware of where we are. Oh, it was Dunstan. He has actually joined us for a siege yet again. He appears to like us rather considerably, or at least maybe he hates us more than just a little bit. So it appears that we will be heading in versus these fellows, and there we are. I have been able to get 4 of them, all 4 of them, in an engagement. So let us do this. Only 2. okay. It appears that the other vassals were not able to join us for this particular fight, so we will just be charging in with the majority of our troops. We do only have infantry and crossbowmen, so this is potentially going to be fatal for me. Hopefully that will not be the case, but we will soon see, won't we? Oh, they are on horses. Okay, this is where I stop. Yes, okay. Do need to be a little bit cautious of those, because you never know, I am very low HP, so I do need to watch out for that. We will be letting our cavalry charge in, however, and I'm pretty sure they're going to... Oh, okay. These aren't special units, then. Oh, no, these are rather special units. Don't worry about it. Don't attack me. Okay, whoa, that was very close indeed. I actually thought my lance was couched, and I was actually going relatively quickly, but apparently not. So, yes. I had to switch to my sword very quickly, but by that time he was assaulting me, and I panicked. So, yes. Okay, so... Oh, okay, we were able to take one fellow prisoner, and it appears the others were able to escape. Which is, well, let's just say, more than a little unfortunate. And so, let us level up quite a few of our units here, and then I will be waiting at Volantis for some time, and hopefully some of our recruiters will actually be successful in bringing some units back here.